Alright, welcome back everyone. Let's finish this Odyssey off. And you know what I've realized that I haven't done in ages? I haven't opened up Pokemon Go and told you guys what's here. Not that you give a shit, but I don't know, it just felt like something I would do every now and then. I don't know. Maybe someone out there gave a small enough shit to matter to them, so either way. We will have 500 left over after this. I think this is my cheapest camo detection that I can get. ABR will require it. But yeah, at the moment, there is an event going on called Rediscover Kanto. So it's first generation Pokemon. Are more highly likely to be in the wild, right? Not guaranteed that they all will be first gen Pokemon, but more likely than not, first gen Pokemon will be showing up in the wild. And so what we have at the moment is we've got ourselves what's it called? Voltorb. Got ourselves a Voltorb, a Gen 1 Voltorb, not an Alolan Voltorb or a Galarian Voltorb or a fucking, I don't know, whatever other type of Voltorb you can think of. It's not a shiny one either, I bet. Yeah, it's not. Okay, cool. We've also got ourselves an Oddish. Classic. We've also got a Yungoos, which is a bit odd, and a Blitzel, which I think is always adorable and very much welcome in my household. I love Blitzel. Blitzel's cool. Very dope. But yeah, there is also technically a Groudon, but that's currently my best buddy, so he's gonna be on the screen anyway. Just walking in for the Mega Energy to evolve another Groudon into a Mega Groudon or a Primal Groudon, whichever one you prefer to call it by. But we do need to place these subs, eh? Feels like we haven't actually been able to use some subs yet, so may as well throw it down. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, can't have been that important. But yeah, chill day at work today. Well, somewhat chill. I don't know, it feels like as the days go on, my boss and one of my colleagues, which is also like similar sort of level as I am, they just seem to be less and less involved in the actual production of our product, because they're so fucking busy fixing up mistakes from previous days that they don't have time to actually like do work for the current day's stuff, which I'm sure you can all agree and think up right now that seems really fucking stupid, right? Either there shouldn't be problems like that occurring, or there just shouldn't be problems like that occurring, really. Either that, or they need to manage their time a bit better, and honestly, they're decent at managing their time. I say decent because I guarantee they could do better. I fucking guarantee it. But I'm not one to judge directly to their face, and so I keep my mouth shut, and I'm just like, you're probably doing a very useful thing, and then I leave it at that. Oh yeah, this is ABR, so I am woefully unprepared for this Moab if I buy a Bloomtonium reactor, huh? Well, I'm woefully unprepared for it either way, so maybe it doesn't matter. Let's buy something that will help us destroy it. Shall we? Can we save up 10 grand within these rounds? I hope so. Probably not. But yeah, today went fairly well. It was mainly me running the thing again. And tomorrow's probably going to be fine for me at the start and the middle, but the end might suck. If it follows the chain of events that usually have happened on the last 2 Saturdays, then I'm going to be stuck fixing boxes well after production's finished. Which is stupid, because I had to do that today as well. I swear there was a point in time where the company functioned as one cohesive unit that interacts between its teams. At some point we functioned like that. I don't know what the fuck happened or where the functionality disappeared to. Things did start going downhill the second that Brian got fired. That's unfortunate, but it did happen. Okay, let's see how we go. I don't think this will go very well, in all honesty. Yep, didn't expect it to. However, I do notice that we are rather close to getting ourselves an arcane spike. If you heard that clicking noise, that was my neck. So let's not sell that one because we can actually avoid selling it. See how this goes. This should be so much stronger. Oh, hell yeah. Now just pop the rest of them. What? That... Yeah, of course it works. Who doubted it? I didn't. Definitely not. Let's set this guy up. We should probably set him up further, actually. Maybe like up here. Why are you now suddenly aiming? As if I had placed you. Let's do that. I hope you're smart enough to place things a little closer than that. Sprockets. Here we go. Okay, now we're picking up some speed. Popping some balloons. Okay, actually, let's get this first. I feel like this takes priority. Lead popping power, we've got it right there. And there. So, I think we're alright just to increase the damage of this thing overall. Cool, cool. Oh, I must admit, I was pretty happy at work today because I got to play my music at some point. And by got to play, I mean I took over the speaker and made people listen to my music. But to be fair, there was only like a handful of people left over for the day, and they were all probably going to leave soon. So I figured either way, they probably don't care, and they'll be gone soon anyway. But yeah, I got to play my songs. And it was great. It was great because at one point in time, a SpongeBob rap came on, and I was like, oh hell yeah, this goes pretty hard. And my mate just could not stop laughing at it. I only found out about it recently too. If you haven't seen the YouTube channel Glob, go have a look. It's pretty great. I think the top song on his channel at the moment is The Bottom 2. It's literally called The Bottom 2. But yeah, I have absolutely got that on my Safe for Work playlist. And yes, I have a non-Safe for Work playlist, except it's not called Not Safe for Work playlist. Trees! They never see the trees coming. I think this is my next move. Why? Because why not? But yeah, my plans for tomorrow are gonna be show up at work, do the boring morning startup routine bullshit, and then eventually find out, oh look at that, I'm making boxes today. Bing bang boom, it hits like 12 o'clock and we're thinking about fucking getting out of there. Because we're that damn efficient. Anyway, that's the plan. It might not go to plan, but that's the general gist of how I want things to go. If it doesn't go to plan, I'll absolutely blame it on one person in particular. Me. It'll all be my fault somehow. I think that's slowly become a running gag at work. To just immediately blame shit on people that absolutely had nothing to do with anything that went wrong. Like, it kind of happened, like, some of the first days I spent at my job is like, immediately they were just like, oh, we're having this problem. Hey, is that the new guy? Yeah. You fucking did it. It's like, what? Yeah, he's the cause of the problem. Ain't that right? And then I'm just sort of like looking over and they're just like, you caused this, huh? I was like, yeah, probably. Except, you know, 9 times out of 10, they're both just messing with me. And I'm just there like, yeah, fuck it. I don't care if you blame me for it. And sure enough, almost a year and a half later, I'm still working here. So, can't be doing that many things wrong. I hope. I probably still am. I'm definitely getting more lax. That's for sure. The amount of shortcuts I take now compared to what I used to do, damn. I was talking to my mate about it and I was just like, I feel like I'm just gonna keep slowly pushing the boundaries until eventually they go, okay, what the actual fuck are you doing? And then they get mad at me and I'm just like, I was wondering when you'd notice. Okay, but this is just like normal stuff, right? Oh, maybe it looks a little sped up. Those blue balloons are moving mighty quick. Yeah, okay. I'm right. Mightily sped up. There's no border here, is there? Maybe this would be next best spot. If we're talking, you know, guided magic. Top path with bottom path cross or wizard. Ooh. But yeah, I kind of forgot to get my lives back last round. Not that I could have. I don't think there's any way I could get my lives back with this setup. Maybe there is and I'm just not seeing it, but I'm pretty sure there's no potential way of doing that. Druid needs middle path. Banana farm needs to exist and have bottom path. Who else? Heli pilot needs middle path. I'm so glad they sort of buffed Oban. Well, I guess they did. There's no dodging it. They buffed Oban. His brambles lasts longer, I'm pretty sure. Between rounds and stuff. I don't know how much longer, but I'm pretty sure it increased. So, you know, we'll take what we can get. Now the question is, do I go for Arcane Mastery or do I go for this heli pilot that I'm secretly thinking about getting? Probably the heli pilot. I mean, it's a single lane map. So long as nothing too crazy happens, I think heli pilot's the way. Just keeps things in line a bit. Oh, I really wish I could just sort of reset the timeline of my spine to like the day before I started cracking my neck. Because I mean, goddamn, it is not great, but also not terrible. Like, I don't really know why I'm complaining when I know it could be a hell of a lot worse. I don't know, it's weird. Do we get Pursuit now? I don't know, we got Leads next round. Let's just see how that goes first. Okay, Leads are fine. Yeah, go on. Chase him down, why not? Okay, that does seem more beneficial. These are Brodas. I don't know if that'll be able to actually take down. Oh, excuse me, a Moab. But hopefully the brambles will be sufficient enough. And boom. Could I squeeze a Dartling Gunner in somewhere? I suppose up here. Would have been nice to have a sniper up here, but sure. Just restrict that too, why don't you? I must admit, it's nice and peaceful at the moment. Mainly because I'm not at work. See, that's the thing, I've tried many times to like convince people of this, but like you might hear my stories from work and be like, why the fuck are you still working for these people? You know, like you might hear the stories and just go, this place sounds like a shithole built off of miscommunication, false hopes, and terrible work ethics. And you'd probably be right in saying that. But the thing is, like, there are many times where I don't complain about work directly. And admittedly, it doesn't happen nearly as often as when I do complain about work, but for the most part, when things go okay, that's a good day for me. If things don't blow up in my face more drastically than I assume they will, then that's a good day. Maybe that's shitty fucking workplace conditioning, but that's what happens. If I have a day where I run out of a bunch of shit, and you know, another department doesn't do their job properly, and then on top of that, I don't get communicated to about certain policies and procedures that we're now following, or you know, I don't get passed on necessary information for making sure the day runs smoothly. Sadly, as fucking terrible as this sounds, that's an average day. That's a part of the job. Shit hits the fan, average day. You know? It sucks, but I'm used to the chaos. I shouldn't have to be, but I am. But that's why I like my Saturdays, right? 'Cause my Saturdays are usually on box making, and box making is when I zone the fuck out, and I just do me. I do me. I barely interact with anyone else, other than my mate that just happens to be working near me at the time. And things go great. They really do. Saturdays, peak work day. Every other day, kinda average. Let's put you... If I do that, not really. Neither of them are though. Alright, let's clear this out then. Fun fact, if you didn't know that you can do that, you do now. I don't actually know if many people know about this, but my main playlist that I listen to in my off time and steal a bunch of songs from to play safely at work, my main playlist for that is actually a public one on YouTube. It's mainly just public because I don't care, and if people enjoy the music that I enjoy, then they can happily listen to all the stuff that I've thrown in there. But yeah, I just threw it together and I was like, why bother making something like that private if it doesn't really matter and potential others can enjoy as well, you know? Wait, why do I care about deleting this when I'm just gonna blow it away otherwise? Weird. But yeah, if you're interested in hearing what my music taste is like, by the way, it's not all the same stuff. It's not all the one genre. I know my mate at work likes so many different genres of music that he makes like playlists for each of them. Nah, not me. Everything in the one. Except for songs that are a bit too spicy. If they're too spicy, I'll add them in a second playlist. Mainly because that's also the playlist that is made public on YouTube. Is also the playlist that I will be likely to play in public. Or at least play without thinking to myself, oh hey, if this song comes on, scream out, oh shit, and then turn it down or skip song immediately, you know? I don't want to be panicking when I'm listening to my usual playlist. And don't get me wrong, some of the songs I do listen to on there do push the boundaries a bit, but not as much as the songs you don't find on there, which sometimes is saying something. Alright, what was Dark Castle? Everything's camouflaged on Dark Castle. That's some bull crap. Means Oban is essentially useless outside of brambles and wall of trees until he gets camo detection. Can I even get camo detection straight up with this guy? Oh, cool. That was my main thought process immediately, is this guy will defend my honor and my life. At least for the time being. I need to put this to the side, man. My missus got an organizer for a board game that we play. Which essentially means the board game developers didn't do a good enough job to organize their shit normally inside the box, and so a board game organizer helps you organize that shit they put in, right? It is pretty handy. We have yet to use it. It only arrived today. But yeah, we're probably going to use it tomorrow. test it out by playing it. I don't know if any of you have played the Stardew Valley board game. But yeah, essentially it's an organizer for that. So we don't know how it's gonna work at the moment. We gotta set it up and try it out, but it should be fun. So the Stardew Valley board game on its own is already pretty fun. We've even made up a bunch of different versions of how to play the game to make it like either competitive instead of cooperative, or like just to add a bit more difficulty to it. Because as a co-op game, it is very kind and generous. It's not something that you'll leave filled with hatred of 1,000 suns for a certain person. It's very nice, it's very calming. Alright, I think we're good to set up open now. I know what you're thinking, he's not going to do anything, and that is true, at least for now. But at some point in time I do intend to give him camera detection, and at level 3 he can actually help out, so not the craziest thing in the world. Why do I do this? Why do I set up subs like this? I guess because there is no real other option for subs at the moment. I'll just go for 202s. Because let's face it, if I'm going top path, it's a bit fucking late to decamo things over here. Let alone actually pop them as well. Okay, I'm liking this much more now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Bills, there we go. That'll keep me company for a while. Now let's set up the second one. There we go. I really wish I had... I guess technically I wish I had AirPods. I don't, but I wish I had completely wireless AirPods. I guess AirPods is the main faction. But yeah, I wish I had them because I would absolutely sneak them into work so that I could listen to music while I do my job. Right, we're gonna have to sell you partially. Yeah. Sad but true. Gonna need to prioritize that, which is awkward. No! Seriously? That's so awkward. It's even more awkward that I didn't prepare for this in advance. I guess we can just do that. Instead of what I actually wanted to do with these towers. Only problem being, I need camera detection back on this guy. Yep. Slightly short, I guess. No. No, it's kind of pointless not having camera detection on him, huh? There we go. Yeah, it'd be good if you can hit your targets as well. Just as a PSA to all of my future towers. It's good if you end up you know, hitting the targets. Just throwing it out there. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they didn't know. Just trying to keep people informed. Okay. I like the idea of this guy having a wall of fire. See, round 40 is going to be the part that screws me, isn't it? I think I'll get a heli. Just to be safe. Come on. I need you attacking ASAP. Thank you. Oh god! See what I mean? Okay, we somehow bought it in time. Gonna need that quad darts soon. Can't pull this shit off forever. Can't be a miracle worker. Not 24/7 at least. Never mind. All fire did me very nicely there. Oh, thank God. Okay. Just trying to think of what more I can do to try and make this work well. Maybe I can get some sort of blowback with the druid to try and ease things. I know the laser cannon is a very powerful threat against Moabs. So if what we have now doesn't work out, maybe I'll go for that. Let's just see how we go. Death. I can smell it. Okay, okay. So, how much did I say that was? And what was I trying to buy? Laser cannon. If we sell that, purchase you. Change your targeting to where I fucking tell you to. Oh, see, that's decent. But that's the problem, it's only decent. We need, like, good shit. I think we sadly sell this guy to buy that. And then maybe a blowback druid if we can afford it. Nope. Anyway, let's try this again. Yeah, nothing. Right, because the subs can't shoot within their own range because none of them have camo detection on their own. That's awkward. Alright, new plan. Pop the thing, blow it all back. Let's see if we can. You don't have camo detection, I'm a fucking idiot. How much do we have? 12,000's a pretty big amount. Oh, come on. Oh my god, really? If I sold Oban, I could buy it. But I wouldn't have the money to give it camo detection. That's fucking hilarious. And because I did sell and rebuy a wizard at some point, that's probably the reason why I can't do that there. Okay. Let's start off by helping out Oban. Sell these to buy that. God damn. Money grabbing little shit. Boom. Cheapest I can do it. I just need to be able to pop this behemoth. Which I don't know if will happen. Because we have lost a lot of damage. Not cool, man, not cool. Wonder if it's possible just from doing that. Kinda crazy, but damage, right? I think weirdly enough, Razor Rotors might be a good choice. I wonder. You're pretty useless there. What if we moved you to like here maybe? Sadly you need both, but hey, we can do it with Razor Rotors. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm pressing buttons, I'm hitting keys. Right. You, bye-bye. You, hello. You, hello as well. You, tab, go. That's good timing. That's good timing, but terrible damage. Not good, not good, not good. Okay. How much money do we have if I sell? Is that good enough to solo? Might be. Nope. Nope. If we had a little bit extra cash, that would be. That's the part that sucks. Arcane Spike would be so nice as well. Pin? No, pin and double gun would be nice. I just don't know. Knockback? Super monkey time? Maybe. Screw it. We'll just keep trying random shit until something works. Right, yeah, can't see camos. Literally just a 2,700 fucking Moab killer. Which of you can actually get camo detection fairly easily? You can, not really. Not for the price. You can't. You sort of... Yeah, no, you can't. Forgot about the restrictions. Could I maybe jungle drums up here? Not quite. I just don't know. Okay, we don't need that guy. He's not really helping much. Laser cannon did help quite a bit. Maybe we just risk it on a laser cannon run. Maybe? That's absolute death. I don't care what the general public says. That's a guillotine right there. Is it crazy? Maybe. Could I afford it? Also maybe. How likely do we think this is gonna work? Let's find out, shall we? That's the thing. They're still camouflaged. So the sub needs to immediately decamo, and then the druid needs to go, oh shit, regular balloons, wah! And blow them all back in order for this to work out. I somehow don't think this will work out. But hey, we managed to pop it at least, which is more than I was expecting us to get. So maybe we'll try it again. The fuck? What else did I sell? This? No way, did I? I guess I did. Try that. I don't think it's a good idea, but give it a go. Oh my god, we did it. Oh, that took forever. Oh my god, yeah, come back up. Oh god, no, go back down. Ah, stop conflicting me. Right, come back up. We'll get this wizard back. We'll give him camera detection the second I can. Believe me. I want him to have camera detection as much as you lot do. Oh god, that's 0 lives. Please don't reset me. I know you like to do that sometimes, don't be a dick. Oh, you bastard. Alright. So that's how we're gonna play it, huh? Fine, fine. I'll do a different opening. I'll have Whizbang here, and a sub. Except I'm gonna move the sub much, much further up. For no particular reason. Bring it. This was probably a terrible idea. We dead already? No, 3 lives. That's some sort of living, and we're dead. Cool. Okay. Seems like this is the one legitimate start. I always hate Dark Castle. Tell you what, let's set some boundaries right now. It is currently 10 fucking o'clock, right? Yes, that was necessary. Shut up. It's 10 o'clock. If I don't get this done by 10:20, like if I don't look like I'm on a winning run by 10:20, then I will just monkey knowledge it up so that I can actually get to bed at a decent time and wake up to have a decent day at work. I've settled for less, believe me. Anyway, that's what I'll be hoping for. Also, my other hope is that I can get this guy to a fucking arcane blow up Moab boy. I don't remember what it's called. I hope he can be the powerhouse of the destruction that I'm looking for. Look at you, Oben, you can help. Wow. But yeah, this is looking to be like a crowd everything around the same area kind of strategy and then hit him with the camo detection. Like, this is the map where I think Etienne would probably be the most useful. But at the same time, it's Etienne. Doesn't even start off with camo detection. Doesn't even start off with an ability that can be useful to you even without camo detection. That says a lot. I do need to remind myself, though, that camo leads need to be dealt with on 24. No, 28. Camo leads 28. Which, you know, in theory is fine. Just put down a 2-2 sub. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Let's get that sub up and running. It's a fairly cheap one anyway. This one so it can attack. And this one so it can make my targets bleed heavily. Oh yeah. After work, when I got home, didn't have a whole lot of time on my hands because me and the missus once again went out for our lovely little date nights. Tonight we walked to where we were going to be eating. That's right, fucking walked. Because it was a local. It's a local place. Just opened up like only a few weeks ago. And it was a K-barbecue place. Ordinarily, if we needed to have wow, that makes it sound like an addiction. If we wanted to have K-barbecue, we'd have to go out of our way, and for quite some time before we actually got to a place that sold it and did it. But it's amazing, because now we have one that's literally a few streets away from us that we can just drive or walk to at our leisure to enjoy K-barbecue a stone's throw away from home. It's pretty amazing. And if you haven't had K-barbecue before, it stands for Korean barbecue, as you might have guessed. And essentially, they just give you Oh, excuse me. They just give you the grill or the barbecue, or sometimes just a really fucking hot plate with like a fire under it, or a in this situation a charcoal fire under it, in which you can you will be served your platters of raw meat, and you get to cook yourself the delicious meats on offer. How the fuck are they slipping through? Right, because our lead popping power is weak as shit. Maybe target strong, it might help. Okay, it does seem to be helping. Sweet. There's not like another wave, right? Okay, cool. Ooh, really? Two stupid ceramics screwing me over. Not cool, man, not cool. I need like 3 grand, maybe more. Yep, I've got 2. That's a classic. I'm reluctant to do that, but it's a good option. Much better. Okay. Now you're worth 1.7. You're worth 1.2, so roughly 3 grand between you. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. We just need to hit 800. Nice. Nice. Look at you guys go. Functioning somewhat well as a team. Alright, cool. We're at a much better point now than we were before, despite our seemingly lesser defense. Do we have to sell both? We don't. Cool. Very cool. So now this should wipe the floor with you. And clean up. Thank you. Phew. I didn't know if it would actually clean up, I was just saying what I hoped would happen. This again. And now we should have some protection for a while. Because I am suspecting that this guy, gotten early enough, pretends like he's a tier 5. But he's secretly a tier 4. Don't tell the balloons. They don't need to know. They can be the last people to find out, right? They'll figure it out at some point. Anyway, what I wanted to do next was something along the lines of this. Maybe no. Yeah, no. I think we do it like this then. I want to get radar scanner, and I want to get some not great camo detecting towers up in here detecting some camo. Always work on the weakest part of your defense after the strongest battle. And for the time being, the strongest battle was the Moab, so we're going for that weak part of the defense to be fixed up right now. So now we have a blowback druid ready. Ready, willing, eager, and able to, the most important part, pop balloons. Some good shit. Even better with Heart of Oak, but not necessary. Boom. did also want to get... Wow, you do fit there. Cool. Just in general, more firepower. And so chucking down a shitload of sentries is an ideal situation for me. Okay, test it. Oh, we're looking good, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking good. I always do struggle with this map, but I'm glad it seems like I can do it without resorting to monkey knowledge this time around. And in theory, other than the... Actually, yeah. In theory, this is harder than regular Dark Castle, right? Because I'm dealing with all these different restrictions. And it's also... everything is camouflaged. So in theory, I'm getting much, much better at Dark Castle. Which is great to hear. Really good to hear. I hope I get to finish this, and then I'll have time enough to watch an episode of some anime. I think I might watch some Mashal, because I've recently added the opening song to Mashal onto my playlist. Because it kinda goes hard. Not gonna lie, it goes pretty hard. Right, let's get a laser beam of death. 63 will probably die to the 2 blowbacks, but just in case, I want to be extra prepared. It also happens to be the song that gets stuck in my head when there's only terrible songs playing at work. Like when certain people have the speaker and they're just playing their awful, terrible music that some people like. I'm not one of those some people. Then all I hear in my head all day is bling bang bang bling bang bang bling bang bang boom. And I'm okay with that. It's actually preferable to some of the music that they play. Even if it is stuck in my head, not necessarily like because I'm hearing it. Get absolutely destroyed. 2 blowbacks and the threat of some trees, and 63 just wants nothing to do with it. It's pretty great. Don't know why, but at the moment I've got my arms crossed over as I'm hitting 2 sections of hotkeys at once. Oh, come on, we're so close. Give me the money. Here it is. Laser beam of death, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I should go for an Archmage. Just so I can feature it, you know? Either that or a Century Champion, same price. Same, but slightly different. I am looking at my other options here, trying to weigh them up. And I guess, oh, will that actually help? Or do I just want this for the memes? It can be hard to tell at times. As far as I can tell, this tree has not eaten anything, which is great. Let's keep it that way. Okay. Do do do. Maybe I'll put some BTD6 music on my phone and then blast that during production. I do wonder if anyone would pick up on that. Like, I've got some songs on my playlist that are made by Captain Sparkles, and they are about Minecraft. And nobody's picked up on them yet. Mainly because the references in the songs that I have got on there are quite subtle. And the song itself, Find the Pieces, by the way, if you're interested, isn't wholly about Minecraft. You know, it's not like... It's not like some other parodies where literally it's like word for word, like, got my diamond pickaxe and my TNT ready to get revenge on this creeper and skeleton. You know? It's like storytelling with the added video of Minecraft and the very amazing animations. But the song itself is, and I think it's a positive thing really, because it's like, the song can be liked by those who enjoy Minecraft and those who don't. You know, it's not sort of it's not like a keyhole kind of song where it's only really created for the intended audience of a small group that crossover between likes Minecraft, likes music videos and music, would be willing to listen to and enjoy Minecraft music videos. You know, whereas now it doesn't have to be liked by Minecraft enjoyers because it's not necessarily specifically about Minecraft in the lyrics. And there we go! Look at that! Just able to afford an Archmage. Definitely didn't have to sell anything to get it done. Bang. Chucking it in the thumbnail. You can't stop me. You actually can't stop me. It's happening. In fact, it's already happened. It's already in motion. That is a very fine Instamonkey. In fact, a preferred one for me. Anyway, that has been, what was this? Bolts and Beams? Bolts and Beams Part 2 done. No monkey knowledge needed. And guess what? It's 10:20 right now. You can't predict that. You can't make that shit up. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. Bye-bye.